Hello there, I'm Hayo from Panduit. Thank you for having the opportunity to share some context further around cybersecurity in the process industry and manufacturing space. One question was about the threats that are hitting this industry. Why are they coming up? Why are they increasing? So most certainly the opportunity for attackers is around this type of engagement to actually hit the core of the business. The manufacturing space is for many companies the core, and it's very risky for them to lose the continuous manufacturing, continuous process, and therefore really engaging in that, it makes them, you can get a lot of money out of those companies. That's obviously the main element. The other element is more around the technology. With regards to the details of many devices being on those networks and on those equipments and machineries from many different vendors, so having to manage the complexity around the different maturities of the infrastructure of the technology providers, that's obviously also something, and therefore it's more sort of easy to do so. Another thing is new technologies are coming onto this space. Like for example the adoption of Ethernet and TCP/IP protocols onto these networks. That's a must-do on the one side because bus systems do become legacy, but also it provides an opportunity. The more devices you have on the network, the better the overall value will be. But that obviously also opens doors by being open as a system for further attacks. Another question that came up if industrial security and cybersecurity in the manufacturing space is more around software or hardware or training. I think the most basic and core element is really to have the awareness that this threat really exists. It is out there, and in the last couple of months we've seen increasing documentation of that, about the vulnerability. And from there on, obviously, that it has really the board type of support, or that for a funding perspective, but also that it has a program support from real organizational levels down to the actual stakeholders in the field being responsible for this actual build out. And then obviously it boils down to the program management of training the people, potentially then doing redesigns on the standards, but also on certain specific machineries and or equipments. So it's not a singular thing. You will not buy a software to be cyber secure. You will not have the opportunity to hire singular people to really be safe on your overall manufacturing space. As a first step, again, I think it's very crucial to really have this programmatic thinking and overall cross-divisional, cross-technology type of thinking, and really involving the different departments and stakeholders into this. Further question that we received was about how we can actually assist and simplify the overall situation to become cyber secure. First of all, Panduit is an infrastructure provider around data center infrastructure and enterprise IP and IT infrastructure and manufacturing IT infrastructure. So in the end, we are not core of the manufacturing process. We are ancillary, we are an enabler for that. Nevertheless, this is also an intrusion point in the end around cybersecurity, and therefore in collaboration with Cisco and with Rockwell Automation, we make sure that together we form a tailored solution, a standardized solution, a validated type of design, and therefore simplify the engagement into cybersecurity management and overall also in the design of the actual infrastructure. Finally, for the actual rollout, these solutions from our side, if they are being provided by Panduit, will have a 25-year system warranty about the overall performance. So all new services you want to put on this IT infrastructure will also be able to support that. After the actual site acceptance of installation and the overall first step of implementation to execute a cybersecurity engagement, there will always be a need for continuous improvement. So make sure that you don't miss out on your key performance indicators to keep yourself aware, and obviously also onboard new technologies to really make sure that you always be on top of the cybersecurity threat. All the best about it.